bridge that we're about to pass under, Waterloo Bridge, known on the river as the Ladies' Bridge, and that's because it was built by ladies. This bridge was built by the women of London during World War II, and that's when the men were away fighting. It is the longest bridge in London and spans the river from Water to White. And at the moment we're getting pushed along the river with the outgoing ebb tide. The water level in London is dropping. The tide is going out to the North Sea 30 miles ahead of us, and the tide leaves hours. When it reaches low water, the tide will turn and it will flood back into London for 5 hours. In that 5 hours, the water level, it will rise just over 7 metres. Very, very powerful tides. And this might surprise some of you. If you look ahead of us on the right-hand side, in the middle of London, we have one of the nicest beaches in the world. Now, I'm not too sure where everybody's from, but I can guarantee you have never seen a beach as nice as that. Very popular during the summer months. People go down there sunbathing, building sand castles. It's lovely when you see the children paddling in the polluted river. It's free of charge. It's a great day out for the kids, aren't they? All along to our right is actually a very popular part of London. It's called the South Bank. It's a riverside walkway that joins Tower Bridge to the London Eye. It takes just over an hour to walk from one end to the other. Lots of nice places to stop along the way. You'll find bars and restaurants, street food, street entertainment, and some very nice riverside pubs. And a famous building on the left-hand side, up in the City of London, the Dome and Golden Cross. It's the tallest cathedral, 365 feet high. That building took 35 years to construct, all designed by Christopher Wren. And as we get further down the river, you'll get the river of St. Paul's. Very impressive place. The bridges that we're about to pass through are the Blackfriars Bridges. The first one that we go through is the Blackfriars Road Bridge, then the Blackfriars Railway Bridge, and as we go underneath, we have the precipice, very simple steps. The red ones are the remains of the first railway bridge in London. The top became unsafe, and it was removed 14 years ago. The very columns that not been removed were in. There was a good chance that other bridges they were and the bridge to the right, the Torchy, is the Tate Modern Art Gallery. It is the largest modern art gallery in the world, and it's also free to enter. You have ever seen modern art, you'll know exactly why it's free to enter. If you are a fan, that is the place to go. Another lovely view to the left of St. Paul's, and joining the two buildings, the Millennium Footbridge. It has a nickname in London as the Wibbly Wobbly. Opened in 1997, and inside the globe they reenact Shakespeare's plays. That is also the only building in London that's been allowed a thatched roof since the Great Fire of London. somebody give them a wave because they are probably lost. Through the bridge though, along the right, there's some lovely places along the south bank. One of the places that I would recommend, the little brick building with red window frames, and it's a pub called the Anchor. Parts of the Anchor date Europe at 1,000 feet high. At the top of the shaft there is an observation platform. It will cost you £50 each to go up there. It is quite expensive, but on a clear day, by far the best view of London. And then we're about to pass under the most historical river crossing over the Thames. And this, ladies and gents, is the world famous London Bridge. Look to the right and you'll see the name engraved into the stone. And this is the 5th London Bridge to stand on this site. Opened in 1973 by the Queen. There has been a river crossing called London Bridge for 2,000 years. The first one was built by the Romans in 45 AD. And ahead of us is the long white building behind the tree. Walton London's headquarters is as if they're Christmas parties after all. In the river we have the ship to the right, HMS Belfast, served throughout World War II, permanently moored in London as a museum today. And one of London's top tourist attractions on the left is the Tower of London, the castle, dating back nearly 1,000 years to 1078 in the reign of the Tower of London has many different things, but most famously known as a place of imprisonment, torture and execution. Lots of gruesome history behind the walls of that building should definitely be on a list of things to do. And built to blend in with the Tower of London, the bridge, Tower Bridge, known as the gateway to London. I'm sure you are aware that the centre of the bridge, the road inside Tower Bridge and see how everything works, and you can also go along the walkways at the top, the Tower Bridge experience. The walkways have recently been fitted with glass floor. If you look up as we go through, look closely, you'll see people standing up there today. Try not to look too closely. I told everybody to look up yesterday. There was a Scottish wedding reception taking place. Believe me, it wasn't a pretty sight. And ladies and gents, we're now going to turn the boat around to make our way alongside our next stop, and this is Tower Bridge Quay to the left. We are only here for a few minutes before making our way back upriver to Westminster. As we come alongside the pier, it is best really to remain seated in case of a slight bump. If you are standing, just hold on, be very careful. If anybody is leaving us here at Tower Bridge, please make sure that you take all your personal belongings. Don't leave anything on board to ruin your day. Just check that you've got your bags, your cameras, your phones, your wallets. If you have brought them, please take your children. It is quite shocking the amount of people that leave their kids behind. Take them with you. Not just your favourite ones, take them all. And lastly, I would like to thank you for your very kind attention as we've come through London. I am aware that there are people on board from overseas that maybe haven't understood me too well, so thank you for your patience. As we mentioned, on these boats we are the crew, and we do these commentaries as an old tradition to hopefully make it more interesting, and hopefully I've succeeded in that today. Because the commentaries are done by us, we do have an old tradition. If anybody on board today has understood or maybe enjoyed the few words that I've given, if you would like to, and only if you would like to, show a token of appreciation for my efforts as a tour guide, you can as you leave the boat at the exit gate. I will be there to help you off, and at the gate you will see me holding a small silver champagne ice bucket, and that is our little tip bucket. If you have understood, maybe enjoyed the few words, and would like to drop something into our tip bucket as you leave, that is greatly appreciated, and it is of course your generosity that keeps us the cruise on this river doing these commentaries.